What's going on, YouTube? Leopard22 Husky back with another unboxing. This time we have one that I've been waiting for a while. One of the big ones. Well, big in my eyes because as you can see behind it, this is what is all going into this box. So given my limited shelf space now, I have been waiting for this for a while. But what we got is basically the new Ascension expansion, which is Legends. It came out in digital, which surprised me big time that they did it so fast. But basically, they came out with this on digital already, so I've been playing it on the app. It plays really good. I like the way they did it. With the little board that's in there. But basically you have these big, I guess, bosses or leaders of each faction. And every time that you play a card of that faction, you move up that track. And certain cards will interact with it. You also get bonuses as you move up. But yeah, I'm super excited because, as you can see, I have collected every Ascension that has come out, with the exception of these two, which thankfully I was able to get on the Kickstarter. These were always in my shopping cart, I guess, but because they were a little bit different, as far as like being like more pirate themed. I don't know why I don't know. I didn't really get into it. Plus, I think at that point I was already like, man, I already have a lot of Ascension stuff. Like, do I get another 2 boxes? And thankfully, Stoneblade Entertainment came out with these boxes, like expansion only boxes on the Kickstarter, where you can pick up sets, and all it has in here is, well, we're gonna find out exactly what it has in here, but it should just have the cards. You don't get the deck or anything, or the board or the gems or anything like that. It's just the cards. So as long as you have the other stuff from one of the core boxes, then you should be good. But yeah, I've been playing Ascension for a long time. It was one of the first deck builders I played. Dominion was the very first one. But Ascension was not too far after that. And I loved the way Ascension played. I loved the market, the shared market, compared to the Dominion style. And not to rag on Dominion, I like Dominion style too, because one of my other most favorite deck building games out there is the Resident Evil deck building game. I don't know if you guys have ever played that one, but that one is fantastic, and it's set up like Dominion, where you have a set number of cards or showing cards. Everything that you can buy is shown on the table, and you're just going by there. But the cool thing is it kind of blended Dominion with Ascension, because it had like in that case zombies, right, that you're fighting in Resident Evil. But I've always loved this Cerberus engine, the moment that they developed it, and the fact that they applied it to so much other things, like the DC deck building game. I mean, all their deck building games. I pretty much got every single one. Well, again, sorry. This inspired the Cerberus engine, which is through Cryptozoic, but they pretty much copy right off of Ascension with the middle deck market. But Ascension did it first. But it quickly evolved into crypto. I feel like Cryptozoic, Stonemeyer, or sorry, not Stonemeyer, Stoneblade, Stoneblade. So many stone companies. Stoneblade and Justin Gary, they kept Ascension pretty much on its own. They did some spin-offs with the was it Ascension Tactics and stuff like that, but for the most part they've always kept Ascension. I love that about it. The fact that they came up with so many different mechanics throughout the years, and it was cool because when they first started, like over here, it was a big box, right? And then it was a smaller expansion box for that set. And then another big box would come out, and then they would have another smaller expansion for that set, right? So they played, the expansion played off of what the base game did. But then they quickly got away from that. I wasn't the biggest fan of them getting away from that. I loved that. And then they moved into big boxes only. And the big boxes, some of them did play with each other and some didn't. For the most part, they all did. So pretty much from here, what you're seeing, a lot of these are mixed with other games. So there's some boxes that are not here, that are not shown. There would be even more boxes here, but a lot of these have been combined into what the core set. I guess from the one that first came out, and then the second one that kind of plays off of it. You can still tell that they were doing that. Just they were making, instead of a little expansion, they were making it a big box also that you can play standalone. So, anyways, I've been a big fan of Ascension. It goes back a long ways, long ways. As you can tell, they're even their company symbol has changed throughout the years. We had the Gary Games, and then it changed into Stoneblade, with the sword symbol over here, and then it finally changed into what it is now, which is just the letters pretty much, which is like on this one. You can see R right here. You can see it's just the name like that, just letters, no symbols or anything. So I've been with it for a long time, and so much so that I even remember replacing my original Ascension core set with the second edition, because the first edition was kind of rough, So they ended up redoing that for second edition and made it a little, nicer quality, stuff like that, improvements. They kind of got their feet set on what, how to, the printing and all that, to make it more uniform. Because, you can combine all these, which in the app, it's awesome to do. But as far as the physical game, it's crazy. Like, you want to combine all these different sets in one, that'd be insane, right? And a lot of people do. It, but you're talking about a stack of cards, probably, way more than this. You're talking about maybe like a meter's worth of cards, right? Like, it would be incredible to see. But like I said, I just keep them to two sets: the base set expansion, base set, and then, like I said, once you get to later ones, you kind of combine the two big sets, like these, right? I forgot which one came first. I want to say Skulls and Sails came first, and then this one came out afterwards. But they kind of go together because, they're pirate themed and stuff. So, yeah, I'm excited to play these together because these are the ones that I don't even think they're on the app. Yeah, these are not on the app, I don't think. If I'm thinking correctly. I think that's why these are so much more different than those, that they didn't even include them in the app. So, but yeah, I'm excited. And then, of course, because it's a card game, I got myself the mat. So let's take a look at that first. So this is going to be for Legends, specifically. Super nice. It's a little thin, but good quality. But yeah, there's the mat that is going to replace the board. That was the one thing that I hated about the. Well, I'll take that back. I loved the different types of boards that they came out with. Like I hate. That's why I kept them all in there. Each one I think has 2 boards. Maybe one of them that was like a little too plain. I got rid of. But for the most part, I want to say I kept all of them. I love the design, the way, the art of the boards. I love the boards. I just hate the fact that they were boards. I wish they would have been mats, you know? I mean, and it's big enough where you can roll it in there. There's a lot of space in those boxes, but now I have one. Super nice too. But yeah. So that's the mat for Legends. Roll this up real quick. Plastic on there. All right. Well, that was the mat. So I guess let's first take a look at these little boxes right here just to show the expansion. Let's take a look at skulls and sails. It's gonna be a long night for me, man. I gotta put all these boxes. Oh wow. Here is the entire deck. Woo. That is cool. All in one. Boom. That's all you need. See, and in reality, guys, this is what's in there in those big huge boxes. That's crazy. I get it because it comes with jams and the board and it's a standalone. But I mean, they could have made them way smaller. And then we also got these, which I don't know what they are. I love the look at how cool the instructions are. A little 1-page leaflet. Dude, I gotta show you this. Some of these instructions in there. I mean, again, it's a standalone, so you're gonna, include the whole directions on how to play everything, but wow. See, it's set up differently too. I think that's why it's not part of the app. Because the setup for it is different, which I want to say, I hope that there's a board in here for that, because I don't have one. But it comes with these, which are, I don't know what these are called. 4 of them, I guess, for each faction. I don't even know what these are. Ship dials. I guess each of us has a ship. Yeah. It's cool. They already come together. It's just cardstock. Cardstock with a little circle. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. So that's what's in that one. Which I'm assuming is pretty much going to be the same thing with the other one. I love that though, that they have the little leaflet instructions and everything. Let's see here. Here we go. Oh, we got some tokens in this one, and we also got some chips. Nice. So yeah, these do play off of each other. I was correct. These are super thin cardstock. The deep This is like what you would get like in a McDonald's Happy Meal or something, like to cut out. I don't know what all these colors and everything mean yet, but interesting. Okay, then you got the deck. Yeah, it does play way different, it looks like. Well, I'm excited to play it. Because like I said, this is the one expansion that you cannot play on the app. So, I would have to play this one physically. And I love playing Ascension. The physical game. Alright. Let's put that away. Alright. Now let's take a look. I guess let's start with Legends, since this is the newest expansion. Again, it comes with everything that you need to play, 1 to 4 players. I think with the other games, you can pretty much, at this point, you can pretty much play up, and I would say you could probably play up to 6 people if you really wanted to. But dude, look at that gold foil on it. I don't know if you can see that. There's a gold foil. The lettering is gold foil. Super nice. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna hate getting rid of this box. Ooh. Ascension Legends rulebook. This is crazy. This is small. This is super small compared to the other ones. They finally made it to where it fits nice and neat in here. Very good explanation. I mean, look at everything that you need to know of is in here. Nice. Ooh, and look at these. These are all gold foil too. Well, everything except for the black one. But you can see it's copper, silver, and gold colored tokens. Super nice. Wow. And this, you see now, this is thick cardboard right here. It's really nice. Alright, and then we got the board, which like I said is, oh wow. Yeah, they did this, the UV coating on the layout. Like you can see how it's shiny. The yellow parts and stuff. You can see the name over here. Wow. Dang it. Now I'm gonna want to play with this board too. Why do they have to make the board so good? Again, just give me the mat. Oh wow, what in the world? I don't know if this is from the Kickstarter or what, but whoa, we got some 3D holographic, or what is it, hologram cards? Wow, for the big tarot size cards. Dude, these are crazy. They look super cool. Really brings an aspect. I don't know if you can see it here. Let me see. Get it out. So you can kind of see the 3D aspect of it. Super cool. Wow. Dude, that is so cool. Wow. Every single card is like that. Wow. Dude, that's so cool. I wonder if that's... dude, it's been so long. It's been over a year since this Kickstarter came out. I want to say. And just the normal cards right here. You know, the same stuff in the back, too. That's cool. And then we got the deck of cards. Let's take a look at that, because I know from one of the last videos that you guys wanted to see the cards. I think it was Puerto Rico. Didn't unbox, or I didn't do the showing of the cards, and someone had mentioned that they wanted to see the cards. So, all right, well, I'm gonna take out. Oh no, that's all over there. Okay, so we got some heroes. See, so this is basically if you're at this level on the chart, on the chart. If you're at this level, you get to draw 2 cards instead. Right, same thing here. You gain 4 points instead. So the more you move up on the tracks and stuff, the better it is. Snow Strider Lycan. That's cool. Turtle Merchant. Dude, I am in love with Ascension's art. Like, from the get-go. Like, it was so unique, and I feel like it's still very unique. They kind of got away from the original a lot. I mean, these are something else, you know. These are super. I mean, this almost looks like an anime show. Super nice quality. That one looks cool. Shadow Mender. I will say, guys, I know everyone has different factions and stuff, but I love Void Heroes or Void Faction just because they have so much to do with killing the monsters. Dude, look at this art. That's insane. Wow. These remnant stuff looks cool. It's almost like a stone version of like maybe one of the old school drawings or monsters. And it's back to the enemy. Dude, look at that. Ascension has come a long way, man. I would say, based on what I've seen, I mean, granted, I haven't seen exactly the skulls and sails. Oh, you know what? I should open up those cards too. But I would say this would probably be the best art in the game. Out of all the sets that have come out. This looks amazing. So good. Oh, look at that. Sky Maw Shark. That's cool. Sneaky Gremlins. Dude, I've played this expansion a lot on the app, and dude, a lot of these cards I haven't even seen before. That's how amazing this game is. That's the first stack. Let's go with the second. Got the Sunblade Templar. Oh, I got some events right here. Cult reformer. Look at the cultist is not all looking all crazy like he normally is. There's a fanatic. That's hilarious. Okay, this is more old school kind of looking art right there. This one too. That one too. Cultists. These are the ones that we destroy all the time. And here's the heavy infantry cards. Not bad. The mystic cards. So that looks cool. And then you got your... Oh, they have another cultist card. I got... Dang, they give you a bunch of options. Which cultist card do you want to use? You got these two, and then you got the regular version. I'm looking all crazy. I don't know. I think I still prefer the original. Crazy looking guy. You got your apprentice cards. And your militia. That's cool. Oh, and they already have it split up. I like that. Yeah, they already have it split up ready for each player. Cool. Alright. I don't think it's going to matter much, though, because you're going to put it in the big box. I don't know how this big box is going to look. This is very interested. Ooh, alright. Let's take a look at these. These little pyramids. Dude, these are awesome looking. Look at that. Wow. Dude. What? So you got green. You got 4 different colors. Okay. So you got... Wait, let me find the other one. Which one am I missing? The light gray one. Okay. So you got a light gray, a dark gray, like a marble looking one, and then white. And then they have the same color on both sides. Green. And then each color has that. That's cool. See, dark blue. Or just plastic, hollow plastic. That's cool. And then we got the standees, the 4 standees for the 4 cards. The 3 cards, and then it wouldn't be Ascension without the gems. I love me some gems. Dude, I'm gonna have a huge pile of gems in this box. And that's it. Super cool insert. It's a shame I'll be getting rid of it though. But I don't know. Yes, I am. I can't have bought the collector's case and not put everything in it. Let's see. Now let's check out the collector's case. Oops. Oh, the cards are falling. Cards are slipping off. Alright. Let's put the cards on there. Let's put all this stuff on there. Put it back in the bag, I guess. If you guys play Ascension, let me know what your favorite set is in the comments. I would like to know. I know a lot of you that have that are subscribed and have watched my videos. Certain family members that have played this game with me before. Let me know which box set you remember playing. It's been a long time since I've played Ascension, the physical version. Anyway, I don't want to mess this up. Let me just do that. Nope. Let's do. There we go. Nice and easy. So I want to say that this sleeve isn't supposed to be here. I guess we can leave it on the box. I don't know if it's supposed to go on the box. So let's see here. I think it is. So we'll leave it with the box. But let's take off the sleeve real quick. Let's take a look at what we got in here, peeps. So I'll show you the back of this real quick. So we got the box. We have the board, dual supplemental board, which lets you play with Ascension Legends. I guess it goes down here, and then it also has the. I want to say that's the stuff for pirates, the pirate stuff, because I'm hoping it is. Then it has dividers. It has new sets of cards. It has honor pouch, inside pouch. The game board for hero cards. 22 divider cards. Reputation tokens and dual-sided tracking board. Let's check it out. Let's see. So, I don't know how it opens. This one also has the UV lighting or the UV printing on it. Oh, you guys can see the UV on the letters, the swords. There's like a ray of light. The dragon's eyes, stuff like that. Super cool. The shattered glass, really nice. Now I don't know how this opens. Oh, it's magnetic. Oh, that's right, the board. Okay, so you definitely need the cover because check this out. The box opens. The board is magnetic and it is in there. Although, I'm not seeing a supplemental board in here. Oh, there it is. Here you go. Dude. Wow. So these are all the expansions that I now have. You have the core set, Chronicles of the Godslayer. And then you got Return of the Fallen, which goes along with that one. Right? That was the first small expansion. You have Storm of Souls. Then you had an expansion for Storm of Souls called Immortal Heroes. That went with this one. Then you had Rise of Vigil. And Darkness Unleashed, which Darkness Unleashed went with Rise of Vigil. Then you had Ascension Realms Unraveled. Then you had Ascension Dawn of Champions, which went with Realms Unraveled. And then you had Ascension Dreamscape, which went with Ascension War of Shadows. Those two went together pretty good. technically Dreamscape and War of Shadows can be its own. They're that different. I would have kept them apart, but they went to good together. I liked them together. Ascension Gift of the Elements and Ascension Valley of the Ancients went together. Then you had Ascension Delirium, which was its own thing. And then Ascension Deliverance, which is its own thing. And then you also have the two pirate ones I just got, Skulls and Sails and Curse of Golden Isles. And then now you have Legends. And I want to say, oh, look at it. For rulebooks and details of each set, please visit us. So they're making everything digital now. Good thing I have all the rulebooks. Although I don't think it's going to fit in this box. So we might have to actually use this QR code. Well, I don't even know where everything would go, honestly. So all these stacks go on here, right? You have these 4 hero cards. Everyone starts off with one, I guess. I don't know. Interesting. You have the pouches for the eggs and the victory points. And these are... Oh, no, this is cardstock. I thought this was going to be cardboard. Wow. It's cardstock. Interesting. All right. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me show you the whole map. Or the whole board. Since it's magnetic. There you go. See? Center deck, void, temples. You got your events up here, the honor pool. Very cool. What do you guys think of this board? And the fact that it's part of the box. I think that's cool. I like how it's magnetic. Super cool. And then you would just add this to the bottom, depending if you're playing with see. So if you're playing with skulls and what's it? Skulls and whatever it's called, the pirate one. And then Skulls and Sails. And then this one is for Legends. If you want to just play this little tiny board right here. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, guys, that is the collector's case, Legends, and the 2 little expansions that I got. But all of the Ascension is about to be put in this one case. So let me open up these things right here. What in the world? Are they supposed to be like that? They have like a little indentation. Like they're meant to be folded, maybe? Oh, yeah. They're meant to be folded. Because it sticks up past the lip. So it would have to fold. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I would have thought that they would have made it to where you don't have to fold them. But, nope, you gotta... And these are just cardboard, like stock, with a laminate on it. Tarot size cards, but like I said, they have like an indentation right here to fold it. Because it's gonna stick up with the board when it magnetizes back on the box, and it's not gonna let you close it unless you fold it down and it's flush. Interesting. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. But let me show you these real quick. So we got Immortal Heroes, Storm of Souls, Return of the Fallen, Chronicles Corset. I think with these, I'm just going to keep them together because, like I said, I play those together. So, Dreamscape, War of Shadows, Gift of the Elements, Valley of the Ancients, Legends. At least for promos, I guess. Leprechaun and stuff. Dude, I mixed everything and I don't even know where the promo would be. Realms Unraveled, Dawn of Champions, Delirium, Deliverance, Skulls and Sails, Curse of the Golden Isles, Starting Cards, Darkness Unleashed, Rise of Vigil, Apprentice, Cultists, and Infantry. So there you go, guys. That is everything. Very interesting. Very interesting the way they went about this. Again, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it. I mean, I do like the magnetic board, the slots for all this stuff. And they don't even have like a, I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting too much. But again, this wasn't like the cheapest thing in the world, so I want to give you some heroes to play, some champions. Champions. That's cool. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for being patient and watching this. I know it was a lot, especially for a card game. But like I said, this is my new Kickstarter that came in. Like I said in the past, I'm going to try to do videos for all the Kickstarters that come in. Still waiting on a bunch. The biggest one that I'm having concerns over right now is Simon, with all their selling off properties and trying to make money and all their... I mean, they are being transparent. They're putting out newsletters and stuff and updates. The updates don't sound good, but at least they're being honest with us. They still plan to fulfill everything, which is great. So I'm hoping that I get those... I'm hoping by this year. I doubt it, though. Probably next year. At least, I'm hoping. But those are the big ones. That one's Deceased and DC United. Both DC games. I have a few more that are also taking a while to come in, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, this was just the next one that finally came in, and one of my favorites, Ascension. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and leave a comment, like I said, which one is your favorite set if you've played. If you haven't played, which one, we can go based off the art. Which one do you think would be cool to play? All right. Until the next video, thanks guys for watching. Bye.